He's getting shot.
If you search up the word moshing on Google, you get results along the lines of
Moshing. Dancing in a violent manner involving jumping up and down and deliberately colliding with other dancers.
Moshing or slam dancing is a style of dance in which participants push or slam into each other, typically performed to aggressive live music.
Moshing, a dangerous genre of dancing related to heavy metal or rock music, usually done in crowded areas by pushing, shoving, and jumping.
It's just the release of energy because it's there, and with music that's intense, it's like you can only dance up to a certain threshold, and then it's like, okay, now I can't just like clap my hands or shake my ass at this point. I have to go into sort of something that has momentum, but that can keep up with the intensity of the music.
I guess if you want to really break it down, moshing used to be like a thing at like metal shows and punk shows. It was mainly, a specific dance to a subculture. One that got really big in the 80s and 90s. It started with hardcore punk. They'd even really mosh metal shows up until hardcore kids in the New York hardcore scene kind of influenced that onto Anthrax and other bands. As it went along, it became a hip hop thing too, and people started to do it just anywhere. And now moshing is more prevalent in modern hip hop than band music. It's the one place where you could just let it all out. You can't do that anywhere else. You can't just start hitting people. You can't start getting all crazy. This is consented energy and emotion and raging. You go in there and it's we're all in here having a good time at the end of the day. It's not complete violence.
It's very fulfilling at the same time too, knowing that maybe you can't just dance in the middle of a concert just by yourself dancing, but it's communicative. Which is the best part about it, so there's always all these other people that are down, you're down, and if you really pay attention to looking at everything, you could see some smiles, just and it's really cool.
This style of dancing is inherently associated with danger and violence. The risk of getting hurt in a pit is high, but why do so many people still choose to go into the crowd?
The idea is that you're not necessarily being forced to do it. That's the big key point. Most of the times, people go into the pit usually on their own free will. They kind of step back, adjust how aggressive it is, and then put themselves into it at first. But what do I say to the people that think it's just specifically violence? Maybe it is. Maybe it is sometimes, and that's okay because people are violent. You're gonna go home and watch your bloody ass movie or talk some shit about somebody else. Can I say shit? Is that okay? Talk shit about somebody else, and everybody has their own way of channeling aggression, anxiety, or just energy. Everybody has their own way, and it's just a way. It's just it's very therapeutic at times.
It's all a part of energy. So if people are just enjoying themselves and wanting to jump around, why do you care? You're not in the mosh, so why are you giving your opinion? And I'm pretty sure they're having a good time because they're just jumping around, and it's all about the energy. It's not so much about the violence, or no one really cares, as long as you're having fun.
I think you should be aware of what you're doing and how you're having fun, but at the same time having fun. But I still think awareness while in the pit is still very, very important. Idea is you're taking care of yourself, but you're also taking care of other people while doing it at the same time.
I guess just like anything else in life, there is a risk factor. And the risk factor is high for this in particular. But for many participants, moshing provides a sense of release and exuberance. There's a feeling of community when you're jumping up and down in a crowd of people who are all enjoying the same music as you. And in that moment, that high energy and contagious feeling of euphoria prevails.
Only thing that sucks is having a really, really sweaty shirt afterwards. That's the worst, but, whatever.
You know, thank you so much for fucking being a part of this. Thank you so much. We're Beach Bums from here.